won't you come away? All I gotta do is put on
The
my
weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Niggas playing Madden while playoff basketball on. Yikes.
Nah, see what had happened though was, you see me?
First down. He'll go up top here.
No way he caught that shit.
That is incomplete.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
And that'll bring up second
That
down.
is crazy.
You talk about this Falcon defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Going deep this time for Miller.
Bro, why bro keep trying to burn my nigga? Like, what's really going on? Pause. That sounded crazy. Keep trying to burn my niggas. It's crazy.
They force the opening drive turnover. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to.
I do need to turn them out of this game. I thought I had that.
Niggas be like Mauve Scott Hoopers, but don't watch them.
Bro, hold on, no, bro. Like, I forgot I was doing the stream. I'm trying to put the stream up. That's why I'm not watching the game at this exact moment. But I am watching that game. Like, you feel me? Like.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Trying to get it on right
now.
now.
For the Vikings, very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape,
Pick up,
the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Lock up Derek.
Gafford hurt in first 3 minutes.
Oh my mama, lying, you lying. No wonder I see my nigga Derek in already.
They keep it on the ground.
I got hurt in the first 5 minutes.
Taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention.
Derek Lively, you gotta just put your best foot forward, my G. What's up, buddy? I don't think so. What's up?
Wyatt.
Oh.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, good
Good for
defense.
19 yards as they pick up the
Good
conversion on
defense.
third. After getting that
Come on,
turnover on
Luka,
the
get back
first
on D.
drive of
Get
the
back,
game,
get
you'd
back,
hate to
get back,
just
get
stall
back.
out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to
Man,
avoid
bro.
that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Oh my God,
Throwing on
quarterback too.
first
That was
down, but this one winds
nasty.
up to be incomplete. The Falcons at 4-3, a game over
That's
500.
up.
And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football. But if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
To throw again, Wyatt.
Oh my God, bro
Pressure
came
coming
straight
from the
up the
Vikings, and
middle.
they get there and bring
What
him down.
fucking cheese is
Here is
that?
third and quite a ways. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Bro, what the fuck?
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Will Anderson in there to get him, and that
Bro
is
knows
sack
some
number 6 now for him
cheese.
on the year.
Always helps
Damn.
for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had nothing to
Damn,
valuable when
that's
they were in town.
Well, the
crazy.
home crowd quiet now early.
I'm
Seems their
blocking
offense
6
can take
niggas
over and get
over
some points on
there.
the
That nigga
board.
still got
Oh, good
the
move. That'll be a
little blitz
43-yard
in.
punt,
That's
but a net of
crazy.
just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it will be
That's
Vikings ball,
crazy.
1st and 10.
Bro, why my game keep shutting off?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And they'll give him another shot here on the
Bring it
ground.
back,
And this
baby.
time he's able to take it down to the
Bring
42.
it back, bring it back.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
My shit keep freezing, bro.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
What? Oh, they help.
Open man, that's complete. And he'll be
Are you
touchdown here
kidding
before he
me?
does pick up the first. Excellent play there on 3rd
That
down.
was
Give him 25 yards.
crazy. Come on, dog. No way, bro. Just got that off.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Oh my God. Nobody there.
And
That's
he
crazy.
will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
That was crazy.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
My boy just got straight laid down, like no lube. It's crazy. Oh shit, Kawhi playing tonight? A lot of me. Bro, my shit keep freezing, bro. I'm finna get tight. Oh.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Bro, what the hell? I'm not gonna be able to watch the game.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much
Come
beyond the
on,
shadows of
y'all.
their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Aiken, the man in motion. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh,
Come
this
on,
one may need to
O-line.
go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up
Niggas
right
ain't
away.
fucking
After
blocking
one,
nobody.
7-0 on EA Sports. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now they'll change things up. To throw on 3rd down. Wyatt. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Off play action. Wyatt. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Will Anderson able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Now left side on the swing pass. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Wyatt.
Bro, O-line, come on, dog.
Go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Aiken, the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Oh
Wyatt.
my
He tries to
God.
force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me...
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, Wyatt. That is caught, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Throwing on third and long.
Oh my God, look at that.
Yeah, that will be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And this will be taken at the 13. Call that a 46-yard punt with a... on the 6-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Weathers, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle.
Oh my God.
Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Aiken, the man in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wyatt. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So he's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Looking to throw. Wyatt. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the posts, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense, because so far in this game, no touchdowns to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Wyatt.
Come on, dog.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll run on first down. Massey, he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. They'll set up to throw. Out to his left. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Yeah, he'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Yep.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he will have the
Get
first down. At least it
away!
appears that way, and he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Are you
A pair
kidding?
of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Step up, dog.
And he'll be out of bounds just
Defense,
shy of the
step
40.
up.
95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Second and 3.
That's fine. No.
And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Weathers. And he will have a Vikings first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. Right back to him on first down. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Able to slither by. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Wyatt. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on 2nd down. Wyatt. This one brought in by Aiken. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here comes second down at 5. Right back to Brown. And they'll be brought down inside the 20
If that
at the
ain't the
19.
most fantastic fucking dive ever, bro, come on, bro.
Let the clock wind down.
He's back to throw.
That was
And
ridiculous,
over the
bro.
left side is Brown. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Nothing open
Get your
downfield. They went
ass up.
underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
They'll come up now on second down. They'll look to throw. Oh,
No
no, loose
fucking
football.
way.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity.
Are
They're in
you
position.
fucking
If they take the ball
kidding me,
downfield and score,
dog?
they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time
That's
to force a turnover when
crazy.
you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to
That's
throttle back a
crazy.
little bit in the run game because you know those
I
defensive
cannot
ends are like
believe
in a
that.
sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominant.
That's crazy.